Yeah. So when people with huge platforms use their voice and their pages to talk about Charlie Kirk and just how terrible it was that he was killed and what, oh my goodness, what this could mean, it reminds me that some people live in this little bubble of privilege that allows them to forget the violence that the state enacts on black and brown bodies. And especially here in Puerto Rico, we could talk about the fact that gun violence has risen to the point that the femicides here are on the rise at crazy levels. So we just had 11 deaths last month. Why don't we use our platforms to talk about that? You know, that's what sort of just pisses me off, that we continue to focus our efforts, our attention, the life of a white man that spewed hate. We don't need to celebrate it, but we also don't need to focus on it. We could use this time, especially when it comes to all this gun violence that we know is real, to push on our politicians and to push on the system to say no. But are they going to do that? Absolutely not. And so, as this kind of spiral of violence that people are so concerned about continues, I want to remind everybody that, of course, it is so easy to talk about how terrible this is when you don't have to be affected by the very policies that are killing so many people. So I'll leave you with that. In Puerto Rico, there's an epidemic, there's a femicide crisis. And if you want to know how you can help, if you want to donate to an organization that's doing something about it, you can look in my caption. But I'm done talking about a man who just spewed hate and who aligned himself with hate. That's We're moving on from that.